This week's discussion forum post where we're going to make a graph on an indicated window for a function here. You're supposed to graph problem 1 on page 68 of the textbook, and it turns out locating page 68 is not as easy as I'd hoped if you're using the online textbook. I did provide a picture of number 1, and so you could actually do the problem just by reading it off my picture here. The one that I posted in my Read Me First post. But I also want to address the issue of finding pages in the online textbook because that is a valuable resource for us. So if you go to WebAssign, this is the student view, which I assume you all see when you log in. And down here on the lower right, there's a link to the online textbook. So when I click that, you see a version of the textbook that's built specifically for reading online. And while it's divided up by all the chapters and it's easy to click on those, it's not as easy to locate pages in this particular edition. If you go up here to search this course, you can actually type in the page number. And so when I do that and I hit search, you'll get a link that says go directly to page 68. And sure enough, it takes us to page 68, but it's not the place that we're expecting to go to. It's not the technology exercises. To get there, we have to move, which is essentially down the page, but we're going to move to the right here to see that. And so when you scroll over one click, you do get the technology exercises. And in fact, here's that number 1 that I was referring to. And in fact, there's also an answer that you could, peek at to see what your graph is supposed to look like in the indicated window. So if your picture looks something like this on Desmos, then you're in great shape. But that is how you find page 68, and that is how you find the technology exercises. You'll notice, even though this looks a little different, because I did a clip from an older version of the PDF, it's the same version of the text, but it's not the online version that you're using now. You'll see mine looks a little different in terms of the graphics, but the question is exactly the same. We are going to plot this function x to the 4th minus 2x squared plus 8 in this window, x-axis -2 to 2, y-axis 6 to 10. And that's what letter B is, the indicated window. I don't need you to submit a picture of the standard viewing window. Let's just do the indicated window. And of course, down here I did demonstrate how to do that with my other video. So hopefully this helps you navigate the textbook. It is good to be able to locate specific pages. Obviously, throughout the course content, I've indicated page numbers with readings and sample problems, and I want you to be able to locate those. Please continue to ask questions. If you can't find anything, or if you're having trouble with graphing or inserting images or locating pages, I'm happy to help. So good luck and keep the questions coming.